Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei and we are here for the normal closing bell. If you are new to the channel and you are here because of silver, please do hit the like button. We are a channel that goes live every day, every market trading day. We cover a whole range of topics. And today I want to focus a little bit on silver and the potential silver has in the markets. It's something we haven't discussed really before in the markets on this channel specifically. But I think it's a very interesting situation, and it certainly does have the potential to short squeeze. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This is during our live show. I want to gauge if our audience or if any new audience is coming here is interested in silver, because then we can do some more content around it. I can do a deeper dive in our newsletter, and I can give you a lot more information on silver. But the reason I bring it up today is a couple of days ago we got a small little sense of silver breaking out, a small sense of the days where silver just continued going up, short squeezing 2021, 2011. We got a small sense of it with silver jumping up, and it did give us a sense of what silver can do. It went up 5.4% in one day. Another reason that I'm interested in silver now is it's finally above that $34.50 level, and we are soon approaching the highs of 2024, which does signal as soon as we break those highs of 2024, it does tell me that obviously will be the highest price we've seen for silver since 2012. If we do start breaking those levels, $35, $37, there is not much in the way of silver going to all-time highs, $50. Remember, gold right now is at all-time highs and beyond. It broke its as highs of 2020 and it just continued going. Silver has been lagging behind. However, there has been bullish price action. I mean, we've seen silver steadily create higher lows, meaning more people are buying it. There's more market participants, and it's getting stronger by the day and by the week, by the year. You can see this upwards trend we've seen on silver is very strong. You've got these higher lows all the way from 2022, and then this year and last year you've been putting in higher lows, holding $29 as support, and coming up to a level of breakout. You've tried to break it in at March, you tried to break it in 2024. We're having a third go now. And in my opinion, if silver starts breaking $34, $35, it will go to $37, which is a price not seen since 2012. Once that $37 mark is broken, $44 can happen very quickly. We've seen silver jump up to $44 in at 2011. We also saw the short squeeze back in 1980s, where silver went up to $48. It did create new highs in 2011 at $50, but this time it might break $50 and head much higher. A quick Fibonacci from high to low of these $50 mark in 2011 to the lows that we saw in 2020 could give us a target of potentially $72 and $100 an ounce for silver, and that could present a short squeeze opportunity on silver. It could be a moment we haven't seen silver do for a long time, and it has had short squeezes previously. It has been one of those assets that at the moment, when you look at the silver gold ratio, it is very much gold to silver ratio. Sorry, it is very much at a point where it certainly could start breaking out towards the downside. I mean, 2011 you saw a ratio of 30. Right now you're seeing a ratio of 97, which does suggest gold is at one of the highest ratios compared to silver. So previously, back in 2011, 32 ounces of silver got you an ounce of gold. Today, 97 ounces of silver gets you an ounce of gold. So the gold to silver ratio is very elevated, and it's looking interesting. So if you are from the silver community, if you are new to the channel, I would love for you guys to hit the like button. I would love for you guys to comment in the comment section. Join us live as well. And in the comment section, just put that you're a silver fan and you want us to cover this potential short squeeze. If you do, I'll spend about 4 or 5 hours researching the potential fundamentals behind the short squeeze, what we have to see, what can happen, and we can do a bit more silver content, because I think that will be very useful for our viewers as well. So Please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so before, and let me know what you think about silver. We've got 4 minutes until the bell's going. This video is made during a live show. We do go live for the markets open, close, and everything in between as well. So we'll cover the bell. But in the meantime, let's just have a look at the stories behind a silver short squeeze. So what is a silver short squeeze? This is not from my newsletter. I will do a piece on this in the future. I just want to get that information out there and gauge if we've got the silver community watching our show as well. What is a silver short squeeze? If you are active in investing communities, you probably hear the term short squeeze quite a lot. This is particularly true when it comes to the silver market. We've seen this before in the silver market. Every year, analysts who are bullish on the price of silver sound the alarm that a silver short squeeze may be happening and that prices for precious metals may start to rise. For the most part, an actual short squeeze is uncommon, but more often than not, silver bulls use the term to build excitement in the market and sometimes to influence the spot silver price to increase. So what is a silver short squeeze? In a silver short squeeze, a significant rise in the price of silver forces traders who bet that the asset would depreciate to either sell their shorts or cover their bets by buying stocks of the assets they're shorting. In essence, this process squeezes bearish silver investors out of the market and can lead to a cycle of higher asset prices. Short squeezes can happen outside the precious metal sector too. We've obviously seen it with stocks before. But we have seen instances where silver has definitely squeezed. We don't need to look at, we know what a squeeze is. So what can cause this short squeeze? Short squeezes typically happen naturally after favorable data. Data drives the price of an asset higher. Several key indicators can lead to the kind of quick rise in value that facilitates a short squeeze, including favorable company earnings reports, spike in demand for a company's main product, the closure of a competing company. Remember, silver demand is at basically an all-time high. Every electrical component needs silver. Every solar panel requires solar. Every EV requires silver. So it's not only this asset that is a hedge against inflation. Remember, we've talked about silver sort of this morning when we were talking about the US debt crisis. We were talking about the US debt and this unstoppable debt. This is actually from my newsletter this morning. If you haven't subscribed, please do check it out. It's the first link in the description. We were talking about this one big beautiful bill and how the US debt has just completely gone berserk, and it's just going to get worse with this new bill. We talked about all the what's happening, why it's going up, but then we started talking about, well, what can we actually do? It's all good covering the news about what's happening, but what, as investors, what can we do? And we started looking at safe havens, digital gold, Bitcoin, gold itself, and there was also a few other things. Look at the chart of gold. I mean, it's completely different to silver. You can see that it's just gone on an absolute tear to the upside, hitting $3,505 an ounce. It's up 70% since January 2024. So what are some other hedges apart from Bitcoin and gold? Well, silver was the next big one. So like gold, it's same as gold. It's a precious metal. You can hold it, you can have it. It goes up when inflationary fears. It goes up with gold, even though it hasn't really been keeping up with gold. But it also historically outperforms other precious metal, but it's also got industrial use. Silver, it's used everywhere, and the use is only getting more. So gold, very much jewelry, tiny bit in electronics, mainly a store of value. But silver's got all of that plus industrial use. So it not only could there be a short squeeze, not only is it being used a lot, silver is also a hedge against all of this debt crisis. So there's a few things that can be driving the price of silver up. If I go on to silver short squeeze, so what's a silver short squeeze? Like a traditional stock short squeeze, a silver short squeeze happens when the price of silver rises so quickly. Oh, we've got the bell. I apologize. The bell has just gone, and this is made during a live show. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, while I'm jumping back, we've got a live audience, the Lucasades here, where we like to cover the market. So I'm just going to quickly go to the stock market and just have a look at where everything closed. Mobix closed up 5%, Alibaba was up 3.9%, SBC up 3.2%. Tilray up 2%. There seemed to be a mixed day in the market. The S&P closed flat. sort of completely. Oh no, it actually was up on the day. Was it up? I think it was up on the day. We've got Apple down slightly on the day, McDonald's down slightly on the day. What's the biggest loser today? Dollar Tree was down 8%, Tesla down 3.5% as well. So nothing major going in the stock market, just slightly climbing to the upside. Gold is actually up today, up 0.56%. While the S&P 500 was up slightly on the day. Let me just go on to daily candles. I'm on the weekly candles. Let me go to daily candles, and we'll get to see if the S&P. I apologize. It's being very. Here we go. Yeah, gold. The S&P 500 was definitely up on the day. It's actually got its highest daily candle close since February of 25. So the stock market was definitely up today, maybe about 0.5%. Or was that yesterday? No, that was yesterday. Yeah, guys. The S&P 500 was basically flat. Let me go on to the S. Sorry, that was yesterday. Let me go on to the S&P 500. Yeah, S&P 500 closed just literally it was flat on the day. The S&P 500 was flat on the day, completely flat on the day. Still highest prices since February of 25. I'll come back to the silver analysis. We do have a live audience here as well, so let me go to our audience. Hello, everyone. If you have just tuned in, please do hit the like button. This is great news. I have 150 ounces of physical silver, and I bought at 14 cents. Poof. Wow, I don't know how you've done that, Thomas Sensei. Bought at 14 cents? How do you buy an ounce of silver at 14 cents? 100 an ounce incoming. It is a possibility with this short squeeze. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, and I think it'll catch everyone by surprise. Hi, Sensei. Nice to see you. Do you or will you have a newsletter about Virgin Galactic? If you become a member of the newsletter, I'll give you the link. If you become an annual member, I will do that for you. I do like to take requests from our audience and our premium members on the newsletter. So what I'm going to do is give you the link to the newsletter. Let me know if you're already subscribed. Send me a message. If you've got the newsletter, you can directly send me a message there and let me know, and I can do that. Silver interests me, but not currently invested in it. Good afternoon, everyone. I bought 47p silver set in a garage sale for $10. I opened it and discovered it was a real antique silver, all stamped 800, which basically means 80% silver. Were the whole thing worth $1,700? What an absolute bargain! I love hearing stories like that. Congratulations to you. Experts predicting that silver will hit $60 an ounce by 2026. If the short squeeze happens, I think it can go much higher than that. In all honesty, I think that's a fair enough target in a normal market conditions. I do think it should go much higher than it is right now. $60 is a lot higher. But yeah, I was bullish on gold 2-3 years ago. I came out with a full report on why I'm so bullish on gold. But maybe now it's time to shift the focus to silver, and I think it is. Experts predict, yep. What stock ticker is this? Derek Vane, that's just the price of silver by an ounce. I'm not looking at a mining company, I'm just looking at silver on the ounce. Silver now is extremely undervalued because of the current gold to silver ratio, I agree. But you can never bet against the trend. Gold has been performing well, and that's what I've always said. You want to have both because gold is the king of the market and that will always perform well. APLD up 28% again today. Thanks for that, Saab. Can someone kindly tell me the best way to invest in silver in the UK? Double K. Become a member on Discord. I'm going to give you the link. It's $2.99. It'll save you a whole lot of money because what the information I'm going to share. If you go and you don't know anything about silver and you go and try and invest, you'll do it wrong. So that's the newsletter link. Let me give you the link for Discord. Become a member of the Discord or the newsletter, and I'll give you all the information. I might even, depending on how much you want, I might even be able to send you some silver myself. Issue with silver is if you don't know what you're doing, you might go and buy premium, some like more expensive proof coins, and that's not the best way to invest in silver. If you don't know what you're doing, you might go and buy some fake coins off someone's marketplace. You might go and buy new coins from a bullion website online, which overcharge you a lot. If you find someone in a community or if you know someone who's selling silver, that's the best way you'll get the price. And if you message me on Discord, I will either be able to help you and send you some silver, or I will be able to, if you don't want me to do that, I can tell you the best way to go and do it. And you'll have a community there in Discord as well, or the newsletter where you can talk to. Sensei, I talk about silver in the sense of coins or shares. And either way, the mining companies I've heard are very undervalued. I haven't really looked into them. Physical coins is a completely different experience. You get to have the asset in front of you. Yes, it comes with its risks, but if you're buying gold and silver, I normally say, why don't you just buy it physically? Because at least it's there, it's in your hand, you can have it, you can go and sell it the next day very easily. It's very liquid. Again, not financial advice. GRR was good. Yes, we looked at it yesterday. Did it continue going up today? Yes. Pretty sure we looked at GRR yesterday. Yeah, congratulations on GRR. It's up how much today? 14%. We literally looked at it. Someone requested it at the very end of yesterday's show. And we looked at it and we said, oh, wait, was it today? I don't know. $25. Oh, no, someone's requested today. So, yeah, I think once it breaks $21, $25 is next on GRR. Let me just go through these comments and we come back to the silver article. Should we invest in silver tomorrow? Up to you. I'm not giving advice here. Thanks. I will get it. No worries, Ericu D. Ericu, did you say you wanted Virgin Galactic? Yes. Giving you the link there. Just request it. Send me a message on Substack itself, and then I can look into it. I have one silver coin. I've got one silver coin, and I'm sure I can't benefit profit. Excuse me. I have one silver coin, and I am sure I can't benefit from the short squeeze if it's in a small vault. Well, silver coin, $100 an ounce. That would be a nice profit. I'm in Canada and have some great silver stocks that are very undervalued. I've heard there's a lot of stocks that are being shorted heavily and very undervalued. Thank you so much, Double K, Double K, Double K, Double K. Did you ask about the silver coins? Let me ask. Yes, Double K, no worries at all. I've given you the link for jump into Premium Discord, $2.99. You can ask me the question and you can leave the next month if you like. I just want to have a place to talk to you or join the newsletter and I can talk to you, Double K. I've been through it. I was a newbie to investing in gold and silver in 2020. I made some mistakes. I don't want anyone else to make those mistakes. If you're a newbie and you go and try and invest in gold and silver, you're probably going to make a few mistakes, or you're not going to really know what you're doing, and you're going to waste some money. So at least I can share with you my tips. Hi everyone! I actually caught alive. Samuel Redner, welcome into the show. I prefer physical, not in silver though, but heavy in gold. So gold has been king, hasn't it? You can't really. There's people that will just say silver only. I'm in the camp that silver is king. No, sorry, gold is king. Silver has its times. And if I was ever going to say which one to invest more in, I would say gold. But right now, silver is getting ready for something, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. I've messaged you on Discord. Can you please tell me on there the best place the UK for silver and gold? Brian, brilliant. So Brian, you want to know as well. So Brian and Double K, tell me when you've joined Discord. You have to join. You have to scroll down once you hit the Discord page. Either join the Discord and then you'll see to chat. You have to do $2.99, or on the link I gave you. I'll give you the link again So I'll give you the link again in the chat. I can talk to you both at the same time. We can just create a chat, or we can just do it in Sensei's channel. I don't really know the best place for the US because I'm not from the US, but we can all talk in the UK. So Double K, I've given you the link again. Join the Discord. We've got two people that want to know, so we can all talk together. Please, can you describe the mechanics of a short squeeze? Yeah, so basically the price goes up for whatever reasons. In stock terms, it might be the earnings, it might be the underlying fundamentals, good news. In silver's term, it might be people shorting silver's price. Fundamentals of silver get better, or people start buying silver. Shorters are shorting it. Silver price is going up. The shorters get liquidated. They have to cover their bets by buying back, and then the price just continues going up because those shorters have to buy back their positions. It cascades, the price goes higher, then there's more shorters up there, then they get liquidated, and then it cascades, and then they have to buy back more. So the silver price goes higher, then there's more people going to get liquidated at that price, and then it just continues, and that's what happens to the short squeeze. So let's go back to Can everyone please hit the like button? That will be greatly appreciated. Hit the like button, please. That will be great. Martyn is currently working on Friday for a massive show for you guys on Friday, so that's why I'm here on the closing bell, and that's why I haven't seen as much of Martyn. I saw he was live earlier for the. Oh, down we go. Don't know why we just lost a few subscribers. I apologise for that, but we are above 85,000. So thank you for doing that, and Martyn will be back with us. If there's any emerging news, but Friday, get ready for that show, the Zebec show. Silver is definitely ready to pop. It has not moved with gold, and it usually did in the past. It's playing catch up now. Yeah, exactly. So let me just go back to the article about the silver short squeeze. So, what's a silver short squeeze? Like a traditional stock short squeeze, a silver short squeeze happens when the price of silver rises so quickly and dramatically that investors shorting the metal are forced to cover their losses by buying the same stock they were shorting. What follows is a cyclical pattern where the price of silver rises and forces more traders to sell their short positions or buy back more stock in the appreciating asset, which in turn drives the price even higher. Clearly, a silver short squeeze would be great news for silver stackers and investors who are hoping for the price to rise. But one reason why silver bulls often say a short squeeze is imminent is this sort of claim makes investors want to buy more silver. In reality, true silver short squeezes are rare because of the price. The price of silver tends to increase slowly over time. It's unusual for the asset value to increase quickly and dramatically enough to trigger a mass sell-off or short positions. And unlike traditional stocks, silver doesn't benefit from quarterly earnings report, the closure of completing businesses, or other fundamentals that drive a short squeeze. That is all true. It is not common. If it was common, everyone would make money every day. But it does happen. It's happened a few times, 4 or 5 times, majorly in the silver. Silver is prone to it more than some other assets. So yeah, it's not impossible for the market to face a silver short squeeze. Disruptions to the silver supply chain, notably mine closures and spikes in safe haven demand, can drive silver higher. What have we been seeing at the moment? What was my article about this morning? Not that one, the one this morning. It was about this debt crisis. It was about the flight to safety, the flight to inflation proofing, the flight to gold, how gold's been going up. And that safe haven demand has gone up for gold, slowly been going up for silver, showing a lot of strength. But once that money starts flowing into silver, which I think it will, that's what drives these prices high. That's what starts that short squeeze, and we want to get ahead of the game for everyone else. In some other cases, certain key indicators and safe haven demand may be enough to force silver short traders to sell their positions or buy favorable positions in assets to limit losses. So here are some examples of what's happened before. The idea of a short squeeze garnered international attention in 2021 when members of a short trading Reddit forum intentionally bought many shares of GameStop, a company projected to lose value in the near term, that shot up to an all-time high of $483. But this intentional short squeeze was not the first in Wall Street's history and certainly won't be the last. So the nickel short squeeze in 2022. I don't want to go into that right now, but you can see it's happened recently. A very famous one, 1979 to 1980s. That, if we look at the silver price, you won't believe where it was in 1980. So the highs we made in 2024 were about $34. We're sat about $34 right now. The highs we saw in 2011 when we had the other short squeeze were about $50. But you see this, it went all the way down, 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 and then you see the spike from, if you have to keep going back, you have to keep going back to the 1980s, where it hit $50 an ounce or $48 an ounce back in the 1980s. And the price went all the way back down to about $2. And then it hit $50 again about 40 years later in 2011. And now we're seeing if we can do it again. So in 1980, the most successful example of a silver short squeeze happened in 1978 to 1980 and led to the precious metal highest price ever. In the late 1970s, the wealthy brothers of the Hunt family began buying up as much silver as they could. At its peak, the Hunt brothers' hoard was comprised of over 200 million ounces of silver. As a result of their efforts, the price of silver rose rapidly, peaking at $50 an ounce, the highest price of silver ever recorded. The Hunt brothers hardly had time to celebrate, though. After the massive price increase of silver, market introduced new rules to prevent the brothers from continuing to buy futures in the precious metal. Since the Hunt brothers had purchased hundreds of millions of dollars in silver futures and could no longer do so, the silver shorts traders were able to place their bets without being squeezed out. Um, as the price of silver fell, the Hunt brothers were forced to pay millions of dollars each day to cover their calls and interest fees. Eventually, they failed to do so, leading to the Silver Thursday. Silver Thursday, the biggest single day loss in the history of the silver market. Silver lost 50% in one day, and the Hunt brothers lost billions. So you can see when that supply is taken up, prices will go up. But they've introduced new rules and they lost all their money basically. Again, in 2021, we saw an attempt of a short squeeze. So silver short squeezes are far rarer than stock short squeezes, primarily because of the price of silver rarely rises dramatically enough to force short traders to buy large amounts of silver to cover their losses. The same traders who orchestrated a GameStop short squeeze attempted to do the same thing to silver in 2021. Silver is a heavily shorted asset. And Reddit investors believe that they could cause a silver short squeeze by buying both physical and paper silver. In a sense, the plan was successful. The shares of the iSilvers Trust (SLV) rose to a 9-year high by the end of January 21. In London's metal exchange, silver gained nearly 11% in the beginning of February. Like we mentioned earlier, a true silver short squeeze is difficult to execute because of silver's steady long-term price action. Demand for silver in the industrial sector increases relatively consistently each year, and the retail investment physical silver is a constant fixture in the market. As a result, the price of silver never increases dramatically enough to trigger a squeeze on short traders. So again, not my favorite article. I don't really like how they've written it. That's why we've got our own article, our own newsletter. This one's not from my own newsletter. The one we were covering this morning about the debt and everything was ours. So it just gives you an idea, and I just want to gauge the audience we have for silver and see if some new people enter the channel for silver. So if you are that person who's only come into our channel because of this video, please do leave a like and let me know in the comment section. If you're watching live, let me know as well. I want to see all your comments for the Lucasades that are in the chat right now. We came on to cover the closing bell. Nothing major to report today. A pretty sideways action day, basically closed flat on the S&P 500 as well. So we'll come back to markets in a second. Silver is definitely ready to pop. Has not moved yet. We've covered that. Good afternoon, Sensei. Where to, RB? Hello, Stephen L. No birthday hangover. Stephen, I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Was thinking RB, look into another stock. Silver is probably the best place to start RB. Gold is high right now. Good evening, Sensei. Question: neither you and Martyn send a friend request on Discord, right? Yeah, Patrick G, we don't. We rarely send. I mean, just assume we don't. You will send a friend request to us, and you will find us on the premium Discord, and you will see next to Martyn has an owner's badge, not his display name, but his username. Once you click on the name, everyone can do it. The display name. The username is Martyn Lucas, and mine is Sensei Crypto. But just if anyone ever messages you on Discord, whoever's watching now, they're probably and they're pretending to be us. If they're asking you to do weird stuff, I don't know, send money, go to this website, do this, do that, it's not us. We don't message you. We don't send you friend requests. You send us friend requests, and you find us on the premium Discord. So be very vigilant. Get to like button. Yes, please do hit that like button. James wants the music. I love it. And made decent returns in 2012 on Silver Sub. I remember you telling me on Premium Discord. I love the Discord, you coming in, having a chat. It's great. We had a nice conversation the other day. Yeah, Sub made some good money, but he didn't sell at the top. His wife stopped him. Never listen to your wives. I shouldn't say that too loudly. I think don't want to annoy anyone. Sensei, I can give 5 companies that I've researched and feel very overvalued. Chris, let me know if you're a. I'm gonna start doing like 5 undervalued stocks, the best 5 solar panel stocks or solar stocks, the 5 best. EV, not EV, like battery stocks, all those sort of stuff. Different industries, the best 5 EV stocks. I'm going to hopefully do that with Vaz, and Vaz can write the report on that. On the newsletter. So if you haven't, if you do want to give me ideas and you're on the newsletter, as I said to the person who wanted an SBC thing, become a member on the newsletter and we can implement some of your ideas in that as well. Let me give you the link for that. There we go. I would also at any time you can do a $5 request and we can have a look at least the technicals. We will be ending the show soon, so if anyone has missed out on doing a chart request, if you do a $4.99 super chat, I can do a chart request before we end the show. Next short squeeze coming soon. Don't miss the rocket. Get on where we're going to. Moon, SVC, Joshua James. I would like to look around into other stocks. However, I would have to do some research as on to which one to get into. I don't like stocks that have so many options. I don't like that stocks that have so many options. Continued. Hi James, hi Saab. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Like sweet silver, sour silver, ketchup silver, mustard silver. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. That's true, Sensei. Go with your gut, not with the wife's greed. Exactly. Don't get greedy. Time wise, are we talking about weeks or months or sooner? Stamel Real, are you new here? Is this the first time you're watching the show? I see you don't have a members badge. Are you here just for the silver video? Just let me know. Look, I'm not going to give a timeline on it. It does look like silver's starting to really want to break out. So, like the technicals are telling us, we can start moving fast if we start breaking just a couple more levels on silver. Let me bring you the chart. We've got back above $34. We've only done that a couple times. It seems like we broke it and we're holding it as support. As long as we hold $34, break $35, it does look like we can start moving towards all-time highs. That doesn't mean it's a guaranteed short squeeze, but it does mean higher prices can happen within weeks. The short squeeze, again, last time I came out on gold and I gave my report when the channel was much smaller. Gold was, I think it was 2022, 2023. Gold was pretty much like 1,700 an ounce. And we talked about this big cup and handle structure, and I was extremely bullish on gold. The OG members will know what I'm talking about. This big cup and handle structure we were looking at, the 1,700 I actually came on, did a full report. This is before I was doing the newsletter. I just did a report, I think it was. I just did a massive report on gold. And I said it's coming. Again, never financial advice, but I said the cup and handle, gold, inflation, many things coming together. Gold hasn't broken out. It's going to break out. And ever since those levels, gold actually went up about 100%. And gold going up 100% is like massive. It's the biggest assets ever. So we've got a message from Martyn. I'll read that in a second. So yeah, that's when I looked at the potential of gold. Silver, I've been bullish on. Again, it has sort of a cup and handle structure, and this is the level, $32 breaking out. The target's around $44, and after that, $50. So I can't give you a time frame. It does look bullish now. It does look like it's trying to start again. I might be completely wrong, and we might go down to $20 an ounce. But my gut, the technicals, some fundamentals are telling me silver is poised for a move up, especially if gold continues going up or sideways at these levels. Big news, not one but two of your favorite businesses have reached out to me asking if the CEO could come on the show and be interviewed by me. I'm so proud of what we've built together. Oh, amazing. That is major news. We've got two of your not even one, two of your favorite businesses, Lucasades, CEOs are coming on the show. It seems they've asked to come on the show. Wow, CEOs of US companies out trading on the stock market are coming on the show. I can guess who they are. I haven't spoken to Martyn, but I'm sure a lot of you can guess as well. So let's see who they are. I'm sure Martyn will announce that soon. But thank you for Martyn for updating us. Hi, can you help me with Discord? My account won't let me confirm my UK number. Any suggestions, please? Ooh. I wouldn't know why it's not letting you. I would suggest do you have a partner, a wife? Use their phone number. Look, I haven't heard of that issue before. if you try and set up a second account, I know you can't do a UK number. Double K, I'd love to help you though. I'm trying to think if you. How is the best way to get in contact with you, Double K? Yeah, try and get into Discord. I mean, I don't know if it's not letting you use your UK number. Maybe try do it on the web. Maybe try do it on your phone. What's it saying about confirming your UK number? What's the error message? Are you looking at Cop Report Sensei? Not at the moment. Um, Again, sorry, I'm just trying to. So I'm just trying to see if I can help the Discord. Sorry, Moto Team. No, I'm not, but thank you for that. Sorry, should explain better. Like Silver Futures, Micro Silver Future shares, Sprout Silver Stock. Some of the examples as to why I said so many. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, poor man to rich man. I don't really know about all the ways you can trade silver on the markets. Thank you for explaining that further. Can you please explain? Well, it's isn't it something to do with reports on trading and futures trading, something like that. Let's go have a look. COT. I don't really. I've heard about it before. COT trading. Moderating. I don't know why you want to know this. COT trading report. The Committee of Traders is a weekly market report issued by the Commodities Future Trading Commission, emerging the holdings of participants in various futures markets in the USA. It's a bunch of data that, if you're a clever person, you can read through. Thank you for the info, Sensei. I've actually been here for a few months, but I rarely comment. I'm interested in silver and already invest in crypto. Interesting. Thank you for commenting and thank you for getting involved. We love it. Great news, Martyn. Yes, it is. If we could, if we could get all together, we can stand on the moon. I'm guessing Goosebumps just think about it. Yes, standing on the moon, the new hashtag. This is great news, Martyn family. Lol. Yes, two called me today while I was having a cup of tea. I love it. The channel is amazing. Thank you, Martyn, for what you've built. Two, not one, but two. We love it. Two CEOs want to be on our show. We love it. Hey, up Banana Heads, love it. Baz is here. Baz, hi Baz. Hey, you guys coming the meeting for SBC tomorrow? SBC meeting? Tell me more. SBC meeting. What's happening tomorrow? SBC meeting. Let me go onto their website. Justin, what are you talking about? I don't know what. Please explain further. XRP and Zebec. If you want to have a look at the quick chart, Brian, thank you for being such a big supporter of the show. I saw your merch purchases. I'm getting excited to see you posting a picture of them in the Discord. Big supporter of the show, Brian is. Let me have a look at both those charts for you. XRP USD. Yeah, XRP is gaining some. Oh, it's actually down suddenly 1% on the day. It was actually up this morning. XRP is trying to break this downward sloping resistance. It was looking a bit more bullish earlier today. Let's see. If it breaks this downward slope, we're going to test 230 again, probably break it, head back to 262. If we fall back into this downtrend, it will just give us another opportunity around the $2 mark. So nothing really has changed for XRP. It did try break the supply line, but we don't have confirmation until the daily candle closes in about 4 hours. ZBCN, as we said, some top whales started buying it again. And as long as it holds this 0.0047, it's looking good. I'm trying to keep an eye on this range here, closing back above 0.0054. I think we'll send it back to all-time high. So we're keeping an eye on it. It is holding strength. Not many people panic sold. This is just, in my opinion, top whales selling. Above a CFTC report. Thank you, Moderator Team. I haven't been looking at it. This phone number can't be associated with this account. It's displaying when I entered my 44 country code and UK number. Double K, have you just tried getting rid of the 0 at the front? Again, I'm trying to think of. This phone number can't be associated with this account as displaying. Have you ever had Discord before? You might have had Discord before, and instead of creating an account, you need to log in. Or are you putting a 0 in front of the 7? Maybe you just have to go straight into take the 0 off the front of your number. Have you used Discord before? I'll use Grok, my friend. Yes, moderator, use Grok. Could you check APLD Sensei? Got a huge deal with CoreWeave. It was not a short squeeze. Well, it might have caused a short squeeze. You never know. APLD. Often these things, when the price goes up, shorts get liquidated, and that's why the price moves up fast. Yeah, I think we look. I mean, look at that. These upwards trend. $3. Again, I don't know if we drew this line in before or after, but it held $3.50. It got above $6, got above $8, and now you're back above. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I wouldn't be buying it now, but it certainly does have much further upside. $16, $19, $20, and then all-time highs. I mean, the growth has been pretty good on this. I wouldn't FOMO into it, but it's broken all those levels and it's gone to new heights. So congratulations on that one. June the 5th meeting, it's taking place. Everyone's talking about it. Double K, yeah, done that, buddy. Double K, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what to tell you. If you still want to, I'm trying to think the best way. You can message me on X. You can message me on our newsletter. I just had experience buying silver, and I don't want anyone to make the same mistakes I've done. So let me see, and if you're in the UK, I can possibly help you there as well. So I'm going to give you the link to. You can choose the newsletter. You get lots of perks and benefits, and you can also message me on there. We do have a community for the members on there. So that's the link for the newsletter. I'm going to give you the link to my X. If no one's followed my X yet, please go ahead and do that. Let me go to my profile. You can try and message me there as well. Just let me know your name is Double K. How do I do a super chat? Interesting question. So you see on your comment section down there, how do I? Yeah, I'll just make sure I read that correctly. The comment section, whether in your phone, your laptop, your iPad, you have a comment section here. And then you'll have a button with some money on it, dollar bills. You click that. Instead of doing a super sticker, you do a super chat. And once you hit the super chat, you can, if you want to do a chart request, you can do $4.99, and then you can write a message there, and it'll read it out. Or if you just want to do $1, I don't know why. I'm just answering a question. I don't know why you want to do a super chat. Okay, is there anything else? Let me have another quick look at the markets. Oh, Sub says thanks, bud. No worries. It was just a quick look at it. Yeah, it's really sort of started breaking out. It could start moving to the upside now. Maybe it was you. Have you suggested this before, Saab? Because we have looked at this before at much lower levels. Gold is just holding those levels. It's back above $3,363 an ounce. So it could be trying to make another move for highs. Silver is still, again, what we're talking about today, back above $34 an ounce, which it hasn't really stayed above before. It's never back tested $34 before. That's why I'm getting bullish. Yesterday it back tested it and held above it. Today it looks like it's going to hold above it again and back tested. Has that ever happened in the history? Well, no. This time it broke above it and went straight back down, tested it as resistance and came down. The time over here, it tested its resistance and came straight back down. There is certainly something different going on this time with silver. If you've got any silver people that are interested in silver, please do share this out to them. You can see previously when we broke this level, I just already know you broke above it, tested its support, and then moved higher. Tested its support, 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 moved higher. Broke below, got straight back above it, and continued moving up. As soon as you broke down, you tested its resistance, and then you moved down, and you never really went back above it. So definitely something shifting right now on silver, at least the early days of it breaking out of all-time highs. JJ 8ball, thank you for tuning in. Silver going parabolic. Now we're talking. JJ 8ball, go back to the beginning of the video. You will love what we're talking about. We're probably going to do a full newsletter on it as well. Chris Starker, am I waiting for anything? I don't want to accidentally end the stream and then your super chat comes through after, and then I don't want it to be a waste. So let me know, Chris, if there's anything you wanted me to do. JJ 8 Ball has got the #1 badge. We love it. And it's #1 on the leaderboard. Congratulations to you, JJ. Justin Plowman, are you new to the channel, or is this your first time on the channel because of the silver, or have you been a? I don't recognise the name. I apologise if you've been here before. They're saying another squeeze is coming. Saudi Arabia possible investment. Interesting. Is this? Oh no, sorry. You're talking about SBC, aren't you, Justin? Yeah. Sorry. I understand. You're talking about the SBC squeeze. I can't see any data on this meeting tomorrow. SBC. Sorry, so I'm getting a bit tired today. I've done SBC 5th of June. Also, let me type in Virgin Galactic. I'm trying to find out for you, Justin. I've typed in Virgin Garlic. Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic, not Virgin Garlic. June the 5th, Virgin Galactic CEO participated. No, that's 2024. I don't see anything going on. I don't see anything on their website. I don't see anything on the internet. I don't see anything. If you do have any news, do let us know on X, on the Discord, or anything like that. Hello, Sub. Okay, I'll rewatch this. Thanks, buddy. No worries, JJ Abel. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks for coming into Closing Bell. Is there anything I wanted to share with you guys? No, we'll be back in the morning for the morning forecast. Make sure you're already signed up to the newsletter because you always get it before the show even starts. All the regular readers now know how it works. So thank you all for. You need to reset, Sensei. You need to reset. I need to reset. I need to reset. I need to go to bed and reset for the new day. Coffee time. It's too late for coffee. It's 10 p.m. here in the UK. Is SLV an ideal way to get? It's an SLV. Is that the iShares ETF? SLV. Yeah, iShares Silver. It's not a bad way of getting involved in it. But something with silver, you can actually own it physically as well. So that's always an option. That's if you really want to hold long term. But yeah, SLV Silver, I trust they'll take some sort of fee, but it's a very easy way of getting involved in it, for sure. Thank you for the live show, Sensei. It's much appreciating. Changing 500 is this your first time in the show? Let me know. Check out the charts on SBCE. Justin, if you want to do a chart request, you can become a member or do a super chat. Yeah, so silver SLV looks like it's just a way of owning $31. Yeah, is it just silver gives direct exposure to silver by physically storing the metal vaults in London? Yeah, so they'll just take a small management fee, and yeah, it's a 0.5%. So yeah, it's if you don't want to hold physical, it's probably one of the better ways of getting involved. Again, not financial advice. A real good Tron Dern, are you new here? I want to see if anyone's found the stream who isn't from our normal community. Tron Dern, is it your first time here because of the silver video? A real good way to get exposure is to find a coin shop, buy it, hold it in your hands. It's like magic. Yeah, there's nothing like holding silver in your hands. Do you own World Liberty Finance token? Just got 47 USD. Just got 47 USD one for buying in the pre-sale today. Stu, congratulations to you. I don't hold any. I've heard about that $47. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations to anyone who was part of that. I just want to see if Tron Dern and changing 500. Are you here? Is this your first time on the channel? Please let me know before I end the stream. I'd love to know. Double K, also let me know. Have you found a way of following us? X, newsletter? Did you manage to get Discord? Let me know. Yeah, I had. Everyone who bought in the pre-sale got an airdrop of $47. So congratulations to you guys. I'm not jealous at all. Will you look at the Circle Internet Group IPO? Circle Internet Group is it Circle? Is it tomorrow? Oh, is it tomorrow? Yes, I will definitely look at it if it's tomorrow. I knew it was coming up soon. I think I've registered my interest on Robinhood just for the fun of it. Is it tomorrow? If it's tomorrow, we'll be covering it. Yes, we will. Ask Google, is Virgin Galactic having a meeting? Okay, I will, but I don't think they are. I don't see any credible news. I don't look at the AI. I don't really like using AI like that. What's the AI? AI is saying AI is saying yes. I don't really like looking at the AI. I don't like using it to get research. Let me have a look. Um, it does look like there is something going on. 2025 annual meeting, frequently asked questions. So you might be right, actually. All registrations must be received by 11 p.m. Eastern EDT on June the 4th. So yeah, you have to send proof of your shares, and then they'll send you a link. It seems like you might be right. Um, yeah, you might be right. It's my fifth time maybe, but yeah, I came for the silver video. Love the action. Oh, Trondum, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you more often. Welcome, Trondum. Thank you. You're a lovely crew. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you very much. I just wanted to welcome you in. Just joined the Discord this week. Been watching all your streams over the last month. I love what you guys are doing. Changing 500. We love it. Thank you very much for being a supporter. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll be back in the morning, a couple hours before the opening bell. Stay with us. I might be doing the opening bell show again. Martyn's working on something big for you guys for Friday. In the meantime, message me on Substack. If you're a premium member, you can message on premium Discord as well. I might jump into some of the live chats if anything's going on tonight. So join me on there. I'll give you the links to both of them so you can sign up while we're so we can continue the conversation over there. Make sure you signed up to the newsletter before tomorrow morning. You'll get, that's the newsletter link, you'll get the news for the morning, all the news you need to know, all the main stories. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I love doing these shows. Thank you for being such a great audience. I meant dollars, not cents. I'm not watching live. Oh, Thomas MC, okay. Got it. Thank you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Go to your favorite billionaire, make a friend, have a good time. Silver's a great way to get started on a metal journey. It is. You'll get addicted. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.